is probably going to make their way up to the level 1 location. And we are starting right now, so we are about to see that in action. So depending upon what dungeon you find first, that might be something that you might be able to dig, something you might have to come back with, or if it's level 9, kind of a complete dud. So it looks like we've got bentglasstube coming up here, looking at the shop here. Does see that it's not a candle, but 82 rupees for the key. That's not terrible.
No, normally I don't think they would go for either the anything in that shop though.
No, not unless they absolutely have to.
And bentglasstube immediately get a bomb drop, which given how these seeds normally feel like they go, like you feel like you're never seeing any keys or bombs. That's pretty nice.
This is interesting. So I guess BGT is prioritizing shops. So it's probably really getting some reconnaissance on where that. Well, there's the candle right there. Also, we've got 4 rupee bombs. Nice.
That's I believe the minimum is 2 rupees. Am I wrong?
No, the minimum is 1 rupee. It can be anywhere from 1 to 40 rupees.
And isn't it so nice to see? Oh, and red dark nuts only have 2 HP.
That is nice. And what do we got here? Well, we've got level 3 at level 3's location. So, yeah.
bentglasstube trying to get into the rare shop, but getting shot by a Lino before he gets a chance to.
Yeah, I don't know if you really need the rare shop now that we know exactly where the candle's located. I guess you might want to check out the price of the blue ring.
Well, it depends on where, I mean, the blue ring is not necessarily in the rare shop.
No, but that's the only, I guess that's the, well, we already found out where the arrows and the candle are. They're both in the same shop. So the only thing you'd want to look for is either cheap bait or, the blue ring. Or maybe cheap keys, perhaps.
And bentglasstube is just leaving that, well, hello there.
Look at that, right away we find the magic boomerang. BGT is going to avoid taking that, and it looks like we either have a segmented 3, or this is our item location, and it's the silver arrows. And Bulleta is picking up the magic boomerang. Maybe not the worst thing you can do. I mean, it is early enough, and look at that set 3.
That's a wonderful looking 3.
I was gonna say, does anybody here know Japanese kanji? Because that definitely looks like it's something.
Bulleta leaving 3 after picking up those. Did Bulleta pick up the silvers?
Yes. I actually no. Actually no. The Bulleta picked up the magic boomerang. I was gonna say, watch level 3 actually be a swear word in Japan.
Bulleta picking up a medium secret. It's 28 rupees, slightly smaller than normal.
Not the worst, considering that we do know what our candle price is. And Bulleta putting the magic boomerang to work now. Grabbing those bombs. Making way through the maze. Gonna go up, check the level 6 location, check out where the Armos item is. The Armos item up here in the up here in the grave actually pulls a double duty. If it doesn't have the item, it will tell you which one of the Armos statues actually does have the item.
Okay, Bulleta, according to chat, did pick up the silvers.
Okay, that's good.
And has ditched 3 for now.
Well, you know what? It is a smaller dungeon. It might be better to come back, see maybe there isn't any ladder blocks.
Ooh, and we have the ladder as the Armos item.
Ooh, then Bulleta definitely made the right decision by bailing on 3. Although if we haven't seen any ladder blocks yet.
And we're headed into the level 6 location. Now, if this was level 6 like it normally is, it would feel really bad.
Nope,
it's
it's
level
level
1.
1. This is actually really good. And look at that. We spoke too soon. There is a ladder block, but it doesn't matter. Because because we do have the Triforce. That river room is not required. Because we've already found the 2 items in 3. So now bentglasstube doesn't need to go back to that location anymore. Except maybe to record or to it if level 9 happens to be under the lake.
Well, getting over to level 9, getting over to that lake location real fast is also a good reason.
Yeah. BGT is going to do a screen scroll to get over here. Now, since he does not have the ladder, he's not going to attempt the world wrap just yet. Here's after level 1.
Bulleta dropping that bomb perfectly and getting the map and return.
I will say, though, that Bulleta is definitely wielding the magic boomerang with some pretty good, pretty useful precision. You know, being able to grab items all the way from the other side of the room.
And hey, there's the wooden boomerang.
Oh, well. Wooden boomerang in 1.
Oh, hey, a single bomb just took out a blue gorilla. Not bad.
And we've got a staircase. What have we got here? Well, it's the power bracelet. You know what? You know what? At this point in the game, you're already up in the grave. That's going to be fast travel right there. So that's actually not a bad, not a bad play at all. Of course, this being the first quest, the power bracelet is going to be 100% not required. And I believe we found 2 of our 3 items?
We only have 1 more floor drop.
Now, we've seen all these blue whiz robes, so the floor drop might be combat blocked.
Bentglasstube taking a whiz robe shotgun to the face.
Yeah, those blue whiz robes, especially at this point in the game where you don't have much health, you don't have very much attack power. The only thing you've got, basically, that can harm those whiz robes with any decent amount of strength is your bombs. And it looks like the red whiz robes actually rolled up on the hit points, which is, of course, one of the featured flags in this flag set is the plus or minus 2 HP. Which is why Bulleta picked up the boomerang, because that means that there is a chance that some of those enemies, which are vulnerable to the boomerang, might go down in 1 hit if they've rolled down to 0 HP. And Bulleta going back in and out of this room here in order to save the enemies. Gets a key.
They're also and there's the last item in level 1.
It's the heart container, which at this point they definitely might want to consider because they've got, still that white sword item, and they could be upwards of 6 hearts to pick up. But that's good. Bulleta is now completely finished with level 1 and level 3. Actually, wait, no, yeah. Wait, no, didn't she bail? No, she bailed on 3 before getting that Triforce. That's right. It's bentglasstube who finished 3 first. Also, getting bodied by those blue dark nuts. That's one of the worst screens to have enemies like that.
Blue Lynels all over the overworld. Not really a great feeling.
Yeah, blue Lynels are, well, they're more of the, they're pretty annoying. Their biggest thing is that they like to snipe you. At least, though, they are a little bit easier to figure out when they fire because they do stop for a little bit. Unlike those whiz robes and, gorillas. Gorillas are actually pretty terrible, too, because You know, they just fire their boomerangs all willy-nilly without any sort of,
I would like to point out, bentglasstube got murdered by Wizrobes before he was able to get up to the item, the staircase item, so he does not know that the Croissance is here. He
well,
may not care.
That's not going to haunt him too much because it's definitely not required. And Bulleta picked up the Bulleta picked up the candle.
And it's looking like they're headed over towards the level 8 and level 2 area.
Yeah, I think Bulleta is probably going to go grab this heart container here on the coast, head up to level 8, check out what well, the Lionels say no, that's not what you're doing.
You may wish to deal with those signals before you try to do anything on that screen.
Yeah, those Lionels are just not fun. And there are quite a few of them. But the boomerang is good at stunning them. That is definitely a thing. There we go. Bulleta finally getting through the bomb hole. Gonna pick up the heart container. That's gonna give her, one more extra chance of picking up that white sword item. It's probably gonna head up towards... Nope, it's gonna pick up the large secret. We're gonna find out what the large secret is.
And it is 93 rupees.
So that's 7 rupees off the minimum, which is not the greatest, but considering that we already have the big item that we need to buy, I don't think money is going to be too much of an issue in this seed. No. Unless we get some terrible key blocks and they'll be forced to purchase keys. Or the bait. We don't see bait block very often, but it can happen. Now, Bulleta is going to go check out what is on the coast. It is the recorder.
The flute that is required.
It is most definitely required. Oh, that's right. We already have the ladder. The ladder was free. Which means that the recorder is free. And there's another bomb shop, so that's a very convenient bomb shop. And it's also nice, too, that the bomb shop is also not the rare shop. So now we're going to see what the level 8 location has. And it's level 9.
Not necessarily what you want to see.
At least you can warp to the level 2 location in order to get down there faster.
The good news, however, is we don't really care at this point. Aha, so we have underneath this burn bush here.
Yep.
We have the rain shop for 253 rains.
Yeah, 250, that's pretty expensive.
3 rupees.
Yeah, basically that's 2 rupees shy of your maximum wallet capacity.
This ain't Sonic the Hedgehog, it's not rains. And we have rocks trying to block the way up to the level 2 area.
And we've got level 2 at the level 2 location. Did I say 253 rings?
Oh no, I said 253 rings.
Okay. And there's level 2. Everybody named that ink blot.
It's kind of like a rabbit.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, yeah. Meanwhile, over here on Tube's side here, we are headed towards, back to start. Thank you, levers.
Levers are helping.
Love it or leave it.
No, we're not going to find any blocks in this dungeon, simply because we do have we could find Gomas. Those
yeah, that's
blocks.
right. At this point in time, a bow block is definitely in the cards. Fortunately, though, at this rate, it would have to be guarding the, raft.
We're not at liberty to say who is who. I believe bentglasstube did dig the Triforce out of one, so...
Oh, there's the raft.
And that's like almost everything we need for go mode.
We're in bow mode.
We are absolutely in bow mode.
We have the silvers, we have the recorder, we have the ladder. Well, it would be nice if we find a red ring, would be nice if we find the wand and the magic key, but those things are not required.
Bentglasstube is up in the user interface.
Yep, HUD clip.
It's about to get shot by a little.
Those at least managed to make it to level 9. Gonna go in there and just... Was that a door that needed to be unlocked?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think if most runners find a locked door or a bomb wall, they just go ahead and pirouette for just so they don't have to do it later on. It makes sense. And by the way, it looks like the blue Tektites rolled 0 HP.
Wait, did bentglasstube not pick up the ladder?
Oh
dear.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. I think because he went into level 1 and then noped out afterwards. Oh no, that's right. He noped out because he died in that darknet, area.
Ooh, that could be bad.
That could be costly, yes, because we know that the ladder is there, and it looks like we got ourselves. Well, we're still looking for another item in 2, I guess. Either that or Bulleta is looking for more keys.
No, I think we're looking for the other floor drop in 2.
Yeah, but level 2 is also a good room to find keys in, is a good dungeon to find keys. Well, there's a Goma. Oh,
and that room cannot be holding any drops. It's the red ring.
There's the second item, red ring. So now Bulleta has pretty much everything needed to finish this game, save for the convenience of the magic key. Of course, does want to get maybe a few more hearts too. But I can guarantee you that at this point in time, the white sword item is probably going to be a heart container. So yeah, this is actually turning out to be a very, very, very good seed for Bulleta so far. And just imagine if the white sword item is the bow, that's pretty much it.
This could be a very jetty seed.
Yeah, as opposed to, say, other seeds that may have been run tonight, not naming names.
Now, Bulleta is going to pick up another heart container here, which will guarantee that they are able to pick up the white sword item.
Yep.
Because right now they're only on the white, well, not even the white sword, they're only on the wooden sword. So, what may be their primary offense for most of the rest of the seed is once they pick up that bow, is the bow.
Yeah, if they find the bow, then yep, just as I thought, it was just a heart container. Now, one of the good news is that we know that the bow cannot be guarded by a Goma. The bad news is it means that, save for level 9, the bow can be just about anywhere. Not in 1, and not in 2, and not in 3, because we already know what those items are. It could still be in 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. I'm guessing the bow is probably going to be somewhere in 7.
Well, we have 6, which is almost as bad as 7.
Yeah. Yeah, level 6 is definitely one of the larger dungeons, at least of the 1 to 6, dungeon set.
And we have a cactus.
That's definitely a cactus.
Bentglasstube picking up that red ring.
Yep.
Oh, he does have ladder.
Okay, yeah, well, if he crossed the river, then he definitely has the ladder. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think he did grab that ladder after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think he went and grabbed that first and then went into level 1.
I would assume he saw the recorder and picked it up.
I think that's why Bulleta was collecting all that cash. We are dealing with shapes here. So, bombs will definitely come in handy, and it looks like we've got just a vanilla amount of bombs.
Which is, not bad.
It's not terrible. Oh, well, I can tell you what is terrible. Those things.
Speed worms. Speed worms.
Speed worms. Danger noodles. The speedy spaghetti. As to opposed to their red brethren, which is the lazy linguini.
And the ones we prefer to see.
Yeah. Although both land molars are pretty bad, they're gonna do half a heart of damage with this red ring. Two hearts of damage without any protection. And it's really annoying too if because they always spawn on the left side. So if you walk in from the left and you get locked in, you're gonna get hit. So far this level 6, not exactly coughing up the goods here, but we are getting a lot of keys.
At least we know that Vires die in 1 hit for bombs.
Yes, that is very good to know. Because if they roll anywhere upwards of past the 4 HP, then they are no longer in the bomb dropping group. I mean, they still are, but it is absolutely impossible to... Well, actually, no, it might be possible. I think you can, if you had Magic Sword and you use the wand at the same time, that might actually do it. More keys for Bulleta. So BGT is going to be joining Bulleta here in level 6. So we know that this section here doesn't really have... Well, there's a Goma.
That Goma cannot be blocking the bow, so I don't think Bulleta cares about this.
Yeah. Now, the only real problem is, though, is that, again, it could have a quality of life item, such as the wand or the magic key. On the other hand, it could also have just the heart container or the book. The book being our last sort of booby prize, that's outstanding.
We have found a staircase in 6.
This is probably...
It's a connector.
Yeah, it's a connector, yes. Yeah, level 5 and 6 are always going to have connectors, regardless of how many segments they have. So they'll have at least one connector regardless. Levels 1 through 4 will only have connectors if they're segmented. And of course, level 2 does not have any item staircases whatsoever.
So if you find a staircase in there, welcome to a segmented level 2.
Yeah, if you find a staircase in level 2, then you know it's a segmented 2. Or level 1, or level 3, or 4.
What a wonderful room for breakfast. Mimosas and waffles together.
Thought they were pancakes.
They always look like waffles to me.
Oh well. Yeah, so did you ever find out the origin story of why like-likes are called like-likes?
Because politicians and likes have likes alike.
Well, no. It's because of its diet of magic shields. It likes what it likes, and that's why they're called like-likes.
I just remember Ocarina of Time, so.
I mean, at least there isn't such a thing as bomb likes or rupee. Well, there's rupee likes in other games.
We do not speak of the rupee likes. Those awful things.
How about like-likes that steal your sword upgrade? That's right, chat. I don't see you right now, but I know what you're typing in chat. Okay, maybe not.
I would enjoy it if this room. This is probably the item drop room and the staircase with the item. Okay, maybe not. Okay. And we have another heart container here in 6. Did we find a floor drop? Oh, it has to be guarded by that Goma.
Yeah, it might have been guarded by the Goma, in which case, GG to that item, because it's probably not going to be discovered.
It's going to be lost. It's probably a heart container.
Yeah, probably. We've already found all of the valuable items. I mean, at this point in time, it is whatever dungeon you dip, you are going to get that Triforce piece regardless.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is.
And that's not quite a Y Force because she wanted to pick that up.
Not the ambush force today.
Nope.
Leaving level 6 with a healthy amount of keys and headed over to the level 9 spot.
Yeah, so our level 9 spot, we're still missing levels 4, 5, 7, and 8.
Granted, we know that they have to be at the ladder, the raft, pond, and up here.
Yeah.
And we have access to all of them.
Yeah.
Hello, level 5. I see.
Level 5.
Let's see if we can put a door open here. We can.
Yep, saves a bomb.
And there's a very silly dragon. And the red candle.
Ooh. So that red candle was immediately was actually immediately obtainable from the start. I mean, it provided, of course, that you either take the long way around to get the ladder, or if you do a screen scroll. But of course, with the amount of money that we have in this seed, it would have definitely been faster to get that blue candle.
Talking time. Thank you, Fred.
You ever play Clash of Demon Head?
Once. I bounced off it.
It's not a good game, but it's one of those games that you kind of want to play anyway, because it's just so interesting.
Interesting is a word for it.
You play as a character named Bang.
Like I said, interesting is a word for it.
And bentglasstube grabbing that Triforce out of 6.
More speedworm. Well, not speedworms. Leisurely stroll worms.
Yeah. So, So since bentglasstube took the extra time to get the Triforce out of 3, at this point in time, that actually does put him ahead of Bulleta. Now, Bulleta is...
Now, it actually depends on what is in the 5. If the bow is here, Bulleta can just, blitz through every remaining dungeon.
That's true, yeah. At this point in time now, we are looking for that bow. The bow is going to be sort of the hinge on which the rest, who's going to determine the lead. But at this point in time, though, still the advantage does go to bentglasstube. Now, of course, we know that bow cannot be in level 9. And here we find level 7 at the level 7 location.
We've had a lot of very... That's an ink blot.
Urge to Fred rising. The system is down. Thanks, game. And there's an early Triforce for 7. Not bad.
The sort of thing you really like to see in 7. We have found the Triforce in 5, all the way up here at the very top.
Now, an early Triforce in 7 is a good thing. The only real problem is that the bow is somewhere hidden deep here in level 7. Why? Because I said so. And besides, this game is this seed is already given pretty much a free seed. There's got to be a twist.
The twist could be...
There has to be a twist.
I'm not sure what... Bulleta, you have the floor drop. You want a staircase item. Leave your money, or your life. Another very good reason to be picking up money.
Yeah, if only that was a 5-key money or life. Well, there's the heart container in 5. So that means the bow is not there.
Which means Bulleta can leave this place.
Yeah. Now that is definitely one of the advantages, though, that Tube will have is if he does find the bow first, won't have to dig 5 very far. But on the other hand, if Bulleta finds that bow first, then she won't have to dig level 7. So.
Question for you: has anyone actually been in the level 1 location?
Yeah, I think that oh, you know what? I think that's where level. Wait, no, I have to remember whether or not seeds. You know what? I don't know. Maybe not.
Because I think that may be where Bulleta is going right now.
Well, Bulleta is probably going to check out the level 4 location first.
Right.
Because that is on the way. Unless she decides to stop in 7.
Well, there's the book on the floor.
Where floor drop is the book.
What a good floor drop.
Oh, that's an absolute outstanding floor drop.
Would you like Uncle Wizrobe's reading material?
Now gather around, boys and girls. It's story time with Uncle Wizzy.
No one wants to go to story time with Uncle Wizrobe.
Yep, this is definitely Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse.
Bulleta immediately picking up the Triforce in 7.
There we go, gets the clip, and... Nope. Just another staircase. So Bulleta's taking that early Triforce. And leaving. Well, an early Triforce, she'll be able to warp back at any point, but it's probably going to be banking on that bow being in another, less obnoxious level.
And I mean, if you can, fade 7 after getting, an early Triforce in it, you want to.
Yeah, you do anything but digging level 7. That's right. Bulleta is going to be going back to level 3.
And I mean, they already discovered all the items in 3. They just need to
That's just the Triforce and get out.
And bentglasstube is just digging the 7.
Okay, here's the item. This has got to be the item room.
It's a heart container.
It's a heart container.
So Bulleta is perfectly completely correct, and just ditching the 7.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Bulleta made the right decision there. Good call. Also, I was wrong. The bow is not in 7. And this is the Triforce room right here, and yep, there we go. Sync Force.
That does put Bulleta in ahead of bentglasstube.
Yeah, but they are actually going to rendezvous here at the level 4 location, which I think might be 8. Oh, she's gonna stop in and get a potion. 60 rupees.
Not bad.
Ah, we've got level 4 at level 4.
Which I think means level 8 is at level 1.
Oh boy. Yep. So both racers are now neck and neck. The only difference is that one spent extra time digging out level 7 and the other hasn't.
And we have Wizrobes.
Now, if I remember correctly, bentglasstube did find the Triforce out of 5, correct?
I don't think bentglasstube has been in 5.
Interesting. Well, anyway, we know that the item staircase is just a heart. But look at that, 37 minutes in, and Bulleta is only 2 Triforces and a bow away from go mode.
Well, there's both of the items out of 4.
Yep, so level 4, so that means level 8 has got to be where the bow's located, unless there's another... we found both items in 6.
Oh, hello, Uncle Wizrobe's playpen. Would you like to try to slip into the staircase? It'll be fun. It will not be fun. There's a map for 4.
Okay, we're gonna see what this level 4 looks like, and
it's awful.
oh yeah, how about this? Triple segmented.
Like I said, awful.
So there's a troll staircase all the way on the bottom right.
Which could still be where we need to get to.
That's true. If it's
Never mind, we're done.
There we go. I was gonna say if it's either the spiral staircase or the diamond staircase, that could have a Triforce piece, but nope, it's right here, and they both grab it at the same time. So now it's a race to level 8. But BGT does have to take the bit of a detour. Also, we still haven't found the white sword. At this rate, it looks like the white sword could possibly be an 8 or a 9.
I mean, if we have enough health going into 8, we could just pick up mags.
Yeah, also this has been a very good key seed as well. Look at that, 12 keys on Bulleta's side. 11 on bentglasstube's.
Yep, here is 8.
Yep.
As no one had dug this location before. So we're looking for 2 staircase items and 1 floor drop. Any one of those could be the bow.
Yep, and once we find 1 floor drop, or should I say, once we find that bow, if it, and it's got to be here. Once we find that bow, we won't need to go stop and look for any other items. Not unless you get really lucky and find,
And I'd like to point out, we have like an early compass and an early map here in 8.
Ooh boy, look at that. But look at where the Triforce is. It's all the way down in the lower left corner, and we are up just in the upper right. And there's the map as well for Bulleta. So we should be able to bomb left here, and we do. Oh yeah, that's right. That room there was just a,
was a shutter door trap. There's the bow.
There's the bow. Bulleta is in go mode. Maybe stop in this room and see if you can't pull out... Well, magic key... At this point in time, a magic key would be kind of just like a bit of an insult. But, it could be the wand. Or it could be the white sword. Both of those would actually be very nice.
Wand in 8.
There's the wand.
Of course, we would still rather like the white sword just to make Ganon and Wizrobe combat a little faster.
Yeah, Ganon will go down a lot faster. Well, this could be our second item, or this could be the, Nope, but this is going to lead to the Triforce. Oh, and look at that. Well, the Goma might be blocking something. Oh, there's another Goma. That could be blocking an item. But there we go. Bulleta has all the pieces of the Triforce, is now eligible to enter level 9. Which we know is up in the level 2 spot, I believe. Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's in the vanilla level 8 spot.
Oh, that's right. Vanilla level 8 spot. That's right. So at this point in time, we're definitely, unless level 9 is the most trolliest thing ever, we're looking at a sub-hour at the very least. We may even get a sub-50. You know what? And if things went really good, we might even see a sub-45. Can you imagine a sub-45 on this seed?
Oh, yes, I could, actually. If Ganon and Zelda is, literally right inside.
Interestingly enough, you can only go up in one direction. What this should tell Bulleta is that you might want to check some of the rooms next to. We don't have our audio up, so we don't know if we heard Ganon or not. Chat's not saying anything, so I'm guessing that's the case.
Yeah, now, bentglasstube is headed up to level 5.
Yeah, now what we are looking for is, we're looking for 2 things. We are looking for a room that has a single shutter door that doesn't open once we defeat all the enemies in the room. Second thing, we are listening for the Roar of Ganon. Well, chat's going to be listening for the Roar of Ganon. So yeah, now bentglasstube in level 5. Just needs that Triforce and get out.
Picks up the red candle?
Now bentglasstube did grab the Triforce out of 8, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
We have to deal with these speed worms. That could be Zelda.
It could very well be. Or yep. They could have dropped the compass, but not just 5 rupees. Now we can't bomb down there. And hey, hello, Patra. We haven't seen you for a while.
And we're probably not going to see that Patra again.
Yeah,
At least as long as we can help it.
Patra could have the map.
I mean, well, nope, there's the map, and yeah, that's level 9.
Well, Patra could have the compass.
Do you want eyes to see me? Is that room right next to start?
Yeah, I think, yeah, you know what? Yeah. That is the room right next to start. So what we do know is that we can't go right at the start. Although, look at that, there is a single, look, there's a single segment right there next to the start room.
Isn't that lovely?
That's a troll staircase if I ever saw one.
And bentglasstube has picked up his final Triforce piece and will be able to head into 9 at their leisure.
Yeah. Bulleta still hasn't found, you know, the princess or Ganon, so we could still have a fair fight on our hands. I mean, they don't call level 9 the Great Equalizer for nothing. Now, where's this staircase gonna lead? It is right here. Oh. This might be an...
It's another troll segment.
Oh, it's another troll segment. Wow.
What a good level 9.
Oh, this is an absolute wonderful level 9. You been in here yet? Watch this be the other troll staircase.
Nope.
No.
We're all the way on the other side of the world, and this could be the door we need. It is.
There we go. There is Zelda.
Zelda has been found.
Zelda is in the lower left quadrant.
And now we just need the pig. I do enjoy the neon hot pink decor of level 9 here.
Oh, it's Barbie's dream house. But sadly, Bulleta is not going to be rescuing Ken. There's another staircase. Come on, troll staircase.
Not quite. Nope. Well, it could be a troll staircase still. Depending on if we can bomb out of this room or not.
Yeah, we can bomb out. So we know that staircase does lead to Zelda.
There's the Innie key in 9.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna say at this point in time that A stands for a different thing, but I won't say that on stream. I will say though, we've got Zelda.
We have pig
in the pig room.
And it won't be, and it'll just be a short trek back to Zelda from here.
Yes. Now, it's going to take 16 hits with that wooden sword. And it looks like Bulleta does have the Stunlock. Ooh!
Got 8 hits in. Need 8 more. But Bulleta does have that backup potion, so...
Yeah, Bulleta's sitting in a good position right now. Bulleta's got this.
And there goes down thine pig.
We've got bacon.
And we just have to make our way back to the rescued.
So sadly not a sub 50 seed, but very darn well close.
Or level 8 being the... not level 8, level 9 being the deciding factor on how... if it was a sub 50 or not.
Yeah. Yeah, with a little bit of a, tweak in the routing, this could have easily been a sub 45 seed. And there's the compass. There's the compass. But we are not going to need that compass because, ladies and gentlemen, here's Zelda. Not quite getting the gray screen.
Get your GGs out in chat.
Yep, GG.
As Bulleta has finished an official time of 51 minutes and 13 seconds. They will not be joining us for commentary as they do not have a microphone. But still, give them your congratulations and wish them well in their future races.
Yep.
Bentglasstube taking on that Patra.
Yep, and if anyone wanted to know what the recorder theme was, it was the battle theme from Final Fantasy IV. Or was it 4 or just Final Fantasy?
It's a Final Fantasy IV.
Okay. GGBGT. Oh, is it game? Yeah, no, this was it was game 1, right? Yeah. Wait, yeah. Game 2. No, well, it's match 1. Or actually, wait, no, it's Anyway, what this means is Bulleta's moving on.
I think that's correct. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting for bentglasstube to finish up. So we know that we need to go to the lower left corner to find the princess, and I believe it was somewhere up in the... Was it like maybe the top... Was it the top right that had Ganon? Might have been more towards the middle.
I think this is the staircase that will probably solve all of Bentglasstube's woes.
Yeah, just needs to... And one thing that's always important, make sure when you find that single shutter door that you kill all the enemies on the screen, including looking for wall masters too. Because I have seen races where, missing that single shutter door can cost you a race.
Bentglasstube has found another staircase. This could be an alternate route to Ganon.
This could also be that troll staircase we were hoping for.
Nope.
But if it's a quick way to Ganon, nope, it's the item. It's a heart container.
That is the other item out of 9.
Both items in 9. Usually they're harder to find. See, when you're looking for the item in level 9, it's impossible to find. When you're not looking for the items in 9, you find them right away. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, you're gonna go down first. Yeah, I need to go to the right.
Yeah, there is something going blocked in the seed, but we don't know what it was, and I don't think we ever will know.
Yeah, at this point in time, I think we found well, I think the only item we haven't found is the white sword.
That would be correct.
Well, there's the compass.
Did you know Zelda is in the bottom left room?
You know what? It's still useful because that way you can kind of shut your brain off a little bit. It's like, okay, I just have to get back there.
I mean, my favorite thing is always finding the compass. After I know where the Triforce or Zelda is.
Well, I believe one of the races we had recently, Zelda was guarding the compass.
Did you need this?
Hey, Zelda, can you give me all of the compasses first? I mean, so here's a question. Who makes these maps and compasses? Also, how do the compasses work? I guess the Triforces are magnetic? Yeah, I think you're right. I think Impa was the one who. So then Impa went through all of these dungeons and just put down maps and stuff?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, here's Ganon again, part 2,
I mean,
Electric Boogaloo.
if I remember correctly, levels 1 through 8 in the base game were just to see if you're worthy of the Triforce. So you could use it to get into 9 to get to Ganon. So why there's a map and compass in 9, I cannot tell you.
Oh, so you mean, all of those dungeons were designed to test you?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, I was actually thinking, what if the level 4 raft location is the water temple from Ocarina of Time? And like level 6 is the Death Mountain, the fire temple. Like as in Ocarina of Time, the grave is next to Kakariko, and Kakariko is not in this game, but the grave is, right? But we also know Death Mountain is also above where the grave is.
True. And I do believe Class Tube is about to finish.
Yep. So just a couple of minutes shy of the 1 hour mark. So GG. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. We are dealing with single elimination brackets. But nevertheless, it's still a good race, a good time. And this was a very good seed, too.
And he has a Yeah, it was. Both of our runners finished sub-hour.
As opposed to other seeds where it was like a 2 hour seed. But that's the luck of the draw with the randomizers. Sometimes you get a really nice seed, sometimes you get a real awful seed. And that is definitely the challenge of these racers, is to see what they can do with the seed that's been drawn for them.
That is true.
Yep.
Now, neither of our runners are coming in for an interview, so I believe we're going to wrap up here.
Okay. So I guess we should take a look and see what other races are going on.
Well, currently, I believe we have Truant Gamer versus Chrono JJ on Speed Gaming. Well, tomorrow night, we have another 3 matches scheduled. We have Liquid Husband versus Demarine 2, both gaming 1 and 2, and DM 1184 versus Sparkover.
Now, according to the according to the sheet here, it looks like we do have another one on speed gaming between High Enamel and the Greenleaf Effect. I don't know if that's still going on. Let me just double check here. So, any last thoughts regarding this seed?
No, that was really jetty.
Yep.
Every week's fight seed I've played in has been pretty nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, these seeds can definitely either go one way or the other. It can be, I mean, shapes is kind of irritating. Adding heart shuffle, adding in the enemy HP variants. There's lots of stuff that can go wrong, but that also means there's a lot of stuff that can go right too.
That is true. And it looks like we're headed over to Speed Gaming 2 for a match between Tetra and Leslie Pro.
Okay. So I guess with that we can sign off.
Yep, it's Paranoia, joined by Jiggly
Just
Saint.
Jiggly Saint, yes. That what you see there in the Discord, that's the meme name. But yeah, so everybody everybody have a good night or a good morning, whichever wherever you're coming from, and stay tuned for more Randomizer. Because we've only just started. We're only 3 days into the brackets round. So anyway, good night everybody.